Hi everyone, welcome to Astar's Place. Today I'm here to help Terry, who is from South Africa, out with a design. She's got some big Proteas, she's got some Succulents, she's got some Arelia leaves, some fan leaves, and she also had a little bit of Willow, and she wanted to know how to do something really simple that was everlasting or long lasting that she could do now, put on a sideboard, walk away at that end. Terry, I have been to the end of the world and I found artificial ones, not quite as good as yours, but they will do. You also said that you had a red cube that you were working in, so let us proceed. Now, I'm also going to use the green foam that I've wet. It's not really designed for the artificial flowers, but I actually want to put fresh flowers into this as I go along. And I say, hey, why not? Why can't you just do what you want to do, just using forms? I love it. Breaking all the rules. Okay, so starting off with your Monstera leaves, get those in, oh sorry, these are Arelia leaves. You could use Monstera leaves if you wanted to, so I've got 4 of those, so I'll just put those into each corner. Have some going up, have some going down. Doesn't really matter, because I sort of think that by using big berthas like these are sort of like a formal, informal kind of a flower. And when I looked into your house, thank you so much, Terry, for sending me a photograph of the location. Makes my job so much easier. I just thought to myself, look, we'll do something not too formal, something sort of like with a little bit of an edge on it, and then I'll put that leaf into there. So I've worked from the outside in, and I've come in a couple of centimetres as I've gone. Right, because you've got those leaves in, let's just put another group of leaves in. And the great thing is, like, I really am breaking all the rules, because you wouldn't use this tropical fan palm with those, but do you know what? It's a lovely complementary form, and I like it, so I'm going to use it. Now, because it's got these little wee spiky bits up here, I sort of think that they would be quite nice to be putting into the design, all sitting up. And I'll just cut this bit off here because that's a bit tall, and I'll just put that right down into there like that. Oh yeah, already it's starting to come. Now, I don't like this bit here, and Terry, I know that you've got a mirror behind it, so I'll just keep that just a little bit shorter and push that down into there. Yes, and it's quite nice with this lovely flat plane here and these lovely little spiky bits up there. Right, the next thing to put in is some willow. This willow is fantastic, and I'm just, for all of those who have asked me, and there have been literally thousands of you, where do I get my silk flowers from? I want you to know that I've just about got us covered. I'm just waiting on a company in China to come back to me to tell me whether we can do a deal with them so that the materials I use, you can also purchase. Right, I'm going to push that down into there, so we'll have a little bit of height coming up through there. You can have this as high, as low as you want to. Now, I was going to use this branch here with the berries on it, but I felt that it was too messy, and I'll show you when I've finished why I decided to go with the willow as opposed to this. Now, the other thing is you could use before the leaf starts in its bare form like this. I really love using the fresh willow in with my designing, and because of the little, once it gets into that moisture there, those little leaves come sort of into their own, and it sort of continues to grow. Love that. Right, we've only got 3 of these, so I thought that the best way forward, crikey, no wonder you need big hands for this. Right, that can go into, I'm going to put 1 into there like that, and then I'm going to bring these 2. I've only got 3, as you have, Terry, so we'll just work with 3. So 1 there, and then let's bring 1 down into there, and I think I'll bring the other one down into here so that they sweep around and make that quite short. Oh, honestly, China, please stop putting such heavy wires into things. Okay, so from there to there, and then let's just bring that down into there so that when you look at it, what's actually happening is they're sort of like stepping down and around. You could have that a little bit lower if you wanted to, but I think it's fine for there. Right, you also said that you had some succulents, not quite like yours, but quite nice, and I actually like the thought of using these. That was a good selection, Terry. So you've got this big heavy flower here, and then the visual weight of the succulent's going to work quite nicely. Right, so I'm going to put 1 round the back to there, and then bring 1 down into there, and I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute, so that these also step down. So 1 there, and then bring the slightly smaller one down into there. That I am very pleased with. And because you've got the mirror at the back, Terry, you'll be able to see that. Now, as I was saying, yeah, I do like that. Actually, this is better than I thought it was going to be. I'll just take that down just a little bit shorter. And if you had a fourth one, you could perhaps put that into there, and a lovely little plane of those into there. But if you've got fresh ones, you could put those into that. And from there, if you've got gladioli, if you've got boughs of Ireland, you could put the fresh ones into it. And to keep that the foam nice and clean and free of bacteria, if you are going to combine the two forms together, just put a little bit of ginola or household bleach into the water and then just pour it into there. Now, as I was saying, I could have used this beautiful berry here, and it does work because the blackberries there just do connect in with that. But what I thought, and I'll show you what I mean, I feel that it's just a little bit too messy. So if you're ever in doubt, the way forward is leave it out. But I think that that is fantastic. Nice, standalone, simple. You didn't want much, Terry, and I think this is fantastic. The other thing is that there are all sorts of other evergreens, sort of like, I call them like filling greenery foliage for the autumn, like leucopspermums and things like that. You could put fresh ones of those in because they will dry off. And also you could do this design with the fresh ones and they would just dry off as well. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed doing it, and it just reminds me of my time in South Africa, and I hope I get to come back there another day. Thanks for watching. Hope I've helped, Terry, and I'll see you another day.